Hello, Linda here, and today I wanted to share a little stationery unboxing with you and sort of chit chat about stationery subscription boxes. So, what I'm showing you today is actually the Cafe Analog stationery box, which basically, I think they only do it quarterly, but basically, you pay a price and it's a surprise in that they will send you a box with a variety of items. And of course, the whole idea of stationery, like subscription boxes, is that you're getting more value for your money, right? Like you might pay $50 for this box, but obviously the price of the items inside added together add up to more than $50, but you obviously just don't get to pick. And I feel that it is a nice sort of surprise, sort of like a gift thing to give to yourself every so often, because you will definitely come upon new supplies and tools and products that you might not necessarily choose for yourself. So there is something very cool about getting subscription boxes, stationery boxes, any type of like subscription sort of product service. And of course, they have this for all types of items in our lifestyle, right? From food to, socks or like whatever products. But in terms of the stationery world, this is not the first time that I've gotten stationery boxes. I've definitely signed up for many different ones before, and I just wanted to try the Cafe Analog one because I have never gotten it before. And so I'm unboxing. There is like a very cute stamp that is from Elsie with Love, and a variety of products in terms of like pens, gel pens, washi tapes, specialty papers, and of course these are definitely products that are not necessarily like easy to obtain, especially here in Europe. I feel like there are a limited amount of shops that carry a lot of the sort of like East Asian brands. Sometimes it's very hard to get. And of course, if you can order direct from Malaysia or Indonesia or like Singapore or something like that, you would have more access. But many of us do not have that ability, so you have to buy it from some shop. I feel like in the United States, you definitely have access to a lot more stuff. And I feel like it's just not as easy living here in Europe. Of course, there are some shops, but things do sell out fast, and we are limited to what we have access to. And of course, there's the whole EU sort of shipping issue now. I honestly am not even sure how it works. I thought that if the price of an item is under a certain amount, then you would not be charged customs, but maybe that is not the case. But we used to be able to order things from the UK, but because of Brexit, they are not in the EU anymore. So it just makes things complicated. And again, I'm not knowledgeable about all that stuff, so I don't know. But I do know a lot of shops, like when orders come from the UK, then like they want you to order through like their Etsy shop that handles like a bunch of that sort of taxes and imports and that kind of stuff, so that they don't have to handle it because it's probably very complicated. So I'm not really talking about like the individual products in this stationery box, but you can, see from the screen as I go through like different types of papers, different types of washi tapes, that kind of thing. But what I really wanted to discuss was like what you guys think of stationery boxes. Like, do you subscribe to some? Do you find them to be a good thing because you discover new products? Or do you feel like it is not worth it, or it's really sort of feeding into the consumerism kind of thing? Because I feel like what do you do when you get something that you truly, maybe it's not your style, or you don't use it, so, or maybe like you have to pick the right kind of stationery box, because obviously you have to buy from a shop that maybe like you vibe with, or you like their curation. But I'm wondering if it becomes too much, because I do feel like sometimes when you get a stationery box, and I've like unsubscribed from some because I have so much product that I'm not able to keep up using it. So like if you were to get a monthly box, would you ever be able to use all that product? You know, is it too much? I don't know. And I know that there's a lot of like art boxes as well. And sometimes they like show you, it's like a project. So you have to use, or you're supposed to use like the products in that month, and then a new box will come the next month. But I'm just wondering what you think about it. I would love to hear what you think about stationery subscription boxes or subscription boxes in general, and just sort of get a discussion going, because I find it's like something that's been rolling around in my mind, and I know it's been all the rage like in the past years, right? Every type of company has been coming up with a subscription box for you to subscribe to. And again, sometimes it feels like it's so convenient, it's so cool. And sometimes it's like, oh my God, after a year, you just have like all these boxes stacked up. And it's like, have I just been, you know, round up into this whole super consumeristic kind of thing, and it's no good. And of course, like you hear like horror stories from some companies, and then some companies are like amazing, and maybe you just have to be careful and pick and choose. I don't really know. I'm fine and happy with, the stationery boxes that I've gotten so far. So it's not so much that I'm complaining or anything like that. I'm really just wondering and trying to be intentional moving forward, and trying to figure out all these things for myself, like what would make sense, and is it really okay to have so much product? Like maybe it's better even to spend more money, like even if it costs more, if I were to pick and choose the products that I want, but maybe that's better in the long run. So let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you think. And if you didn't know, my name is Linda. I am a designer. I design lots of printables, and you can find loads of freebies on my blog, tortagialla.com. And I also am on Coffee. And on that feed, you can sign up as a membership, and you can get exclusive digital paper downloads every single month. All the links are down below. So thanks so much, and subscribe if you want to see more videos about stationery and journaling, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.